It would help if you could see me. Goodness sakes, I'm glad I went to go look. Let's edit that out, right? All right, it hasn't come back yet. Perhaps any moment now. Oh, there we go. You can now. All right. Yeah, I'm really glad I went to go look. That, goodness sakes, that wasn't good. So, hello, everyone. It is Lynn Marie, and I'm just a one-man show trying to teach y'all Qigong, right? This lovely practice that I do daily actually creates vitality. And it's just this connection that we can have from to heaven and earth. And we're the conduit actually between that connection, this celestial crown, if you will, that we have. Anyway, we're going to, if you're one of my regular students, we're going to continue on learning some movements that we did all week. And we're also going to do some new movements for the people that are my Henderson Healing Hub students, where we're going to connect the earth root to the celestial crown through spiraling alignment. And this helps to move this energy that can accumulate, especially some of the heart energy. And so to begin, what we want to do is first align and ground. And you are right here. You're in this room right now. I want you to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just gently take a nice deep breath in your nose. 4. Now hold it. 7. And breathe out. Ha to the count of 8. This breath, the 4, 7, 8 breath, really helps relax you. They teach this everywhere around the world. So you breathe in 4, hold for 7, exhale 8. Ha. It really connects you to heaven and earth, brings you present moment to this space that we are trying to practice in, that we are the internal observer. So grab your water. We always grab some water. We give some intention to our water. Water is us. We are 70% water. I am living water. You are living water. Say that to your water. I am living water. It loves it. Thank it. Take a nice sip in. Feel this expansion as the water ripples through your body, doing your bidding. You just told it. Now, the good part is you don't have to know. It doesn't have to know. It just goes and does. Just like your breath doesn't know what part of your body needs it the most. It just goes there and does it. It's pretty cool. Biology. So anyway, let us get into Wu Qi. We are going to do some bellows breathing first. And so what this does is help our heart center. I'm wearing red today because we're in this lovely heart mode. So hands together. You can just gently put your rib of your thumb together, 2 thumbs sticking up. And it doesn't matter which hand goes over the other. At this point, it doesn't even matter. For all you beginners, or even if you're a median student, it still even doesn't matter. So place your hands over your belly. What does matter is holding your hands on your lower dantian. This mental focus, us being the internal observer. So now I want you, before we do our bellows breathing, to visualize, if you will, this cord, this string, this glowing thread of silk running from your perineum, our Hui Yin, all the way to our crown, our Bai Hui. If you're one of my students, I gave you all these examples of these words. And the goal is to move the body around this still center. We want that to stay still. If the mind moves into the past or future, the thread becomes very slack. We want to keep it in the present moment. So keep the Shen anchored in the present physical sensation of the spine. Now inhale. We're going to take a nice energy breath, do some spinal bellows. This practice helps us to visualize this vertical thread as our gate of life that helps hold us up. It connects our lower back, our Mingmen, which is our gate of life. So as you inhale, feel the breath expanding your lower back, that Mingmen, and then as you exhale, imagine that energy rising up from this vertical thread to your crown. This transitions from simple abdominal breathing now to our little bellows breathing. So as we breathe out, we're going to do this little rocking and swaying, small wave-like movements that are going to start from our tailbone. So right here from our tailbone, and then our chin tucks out and move to the neck. Neck tucks back in. And now I want you to keep the circuitry open. So in order to do that, we're not going to open our mouth. We're going to keep our tongue on the roof of our mouth. Right? These tiny little movements. So I want you to move from your core, knees bent, this wave-like action occurring in your spine, just gentle wave-like movements. All right. Come back to center. Now we're going to do some bellows breathing, get our breath going in there. So what I'd like you to do is breathe in and then breathe out, just like a bellow. You know how those fire bellows work? But so we're going to have our breath kind of push in and out. You're going to feel this expansion and contraction. So ready? Get that fire going. Right, slow it down. You might feel a little lightheaded with that expansion. This helps integrate that breath into our body from effort to effortless. That's what we want. All right. Come back to center. So building on yesterday, if you're in my class yesterday, we did some silk reeling. So right now I want you to have your feet a little wider apart, just like that. We're going to bring our hands down just a little bit here, and we're going to do some silk reeling. This one is cow, gazes at the moon backwards. Well, I mean, you can call it double, different things. Wise owl gazes backwards. I think I said it in the beginning wrong. What did I say? Anyway, so this is what it is. So we're just going to have one hand here, just like an owl does, and it turns its head and looks over the shoulder. Come back to center. Breathe in, and now exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Cow, that's what I said. Cow gazes over the moon. That's a total different one of Badwan Jin. This is a Badwan Jin exercise, and I was going to teach cow gazes over the moon, but I decided not to. I decided to do wise owl gazes backwards. And I can quickly teach you the other one I just said when we're done. Because it's a good way to cleanse and clear, actually, after this one, because we're twisting, and then that one actually moves it out. I'm so glad I thought of that. All right, couple more times. It actually sends the stagnant thoughts, stagnant energy, physical energy, all of it, mental energy. A couple more times, wring that out. When you get over here, breathe in and then take another sip in. Another sip in. Come back to center. Same thing over here. Turn a little bit further, turn a little bit further, sip in again. And if you can, sip in a third time and come back to center. Stay right here for a moment. And we're going to hang forward. Just let your body gently hang forward as far as it'll go. I just want you to let gravity take its way with you. I don't want you to try to push it down. Just let it go. Feel the nice stretch on the back of your hamstrings and your calf. Those leg gates opening, that's what we want. A lot of stagnant energy happens in our legs. All right, bend your knees, roll up, lift up, stretch here, bend your knees here a moment, hands out to the side. All right, walk it in. All right, I said I was going to do the one I first said, cow looks at the moon from behind. So this last one was a Bod 1 Jin exercise. And this one actually is as well. I'm not going to do the entire Bod 1 Jin, but look it up. There's 8 little exercises. They call it the 8 pieces of brocade. Lovely exercises all together, and you can do them individually, just like we're doing today. So this one, cow looks at the moon from behind. So we bring our hands up, have our hands out. Take a nice deep breath in here and bring our hands down. And we're going to twist, bring our hands up, and look to the side. Just like you're gazing through this window, if you will, of your hands. And so one side represents your past. Come back to center. And this is your future, I would say. No, I don't know. It's the present moment. All right, turn to the other side. Definitely one's your past, one's your future. And here's present moment. But so this one is cow gazes at the moon from behind. So basically you're just like where they thought this was they were just centering their body, and they were just looking probably in their farmyard out, and there's a cow there at the moon. Oh, that feels lovely. Bring it in and come over to the other side and gaze and bring it back in. All right, hands out to the side into Wu Qi. Feel that energy. So that one kind of cleansed and cleared. It can be used to move that energy and identify the past and future. And so this next one is we're going to move the energy to the 6 directions. And we did this one in class as well. So same movement, we're going to move our hands up, rest our hands down. This time bring your hands up, push out, come back in. Nice breath in. Your hands are going to come back to your armpits and push out to the side. And bring your hands in, push down. Chi rises, chi falls. Chi gathers, chi disperses. Chi moves out to the 6 corners, comes back to your heart, and push it down to your lower dantian. Breathe in. We always do these things 3 times or 6 times or 9 times, right? Breathe in, push out, come back in, push out, come back in, and push down. Now, bring your hands to the sides. Now, I want you to imagine you're standing in waist-high water. Every movement that you make, now it has a slight little resistance and a slight ripple in the water. but the water supports it with your weight. Now just let the water move you. Feel this clearing, this rusty water, if you will, moving on out through those ripples from our biologic engines. Only we can move them. Doctors can't, other masters can't, Reiki, whatever Reiki masters, whatever you, only you can move this yourself. I'm just teaching you how to do it for you. And I hope you listen. Today we aligned our gears, right? Get our orbit moving in a nice, silky fashion. I hope your walk feels lighter today and your breath feels a little bit lighter. And this is all because you decided to choose to move it with intent. So let's grab our water. And at the end, we always rub our ears. This ends our practice, brings all that energy back down 3 times. Tug, tug, tug. Helps to ground and center. Our body now knows, oh, we're done with our practice. A little biological cue, if you will, for this transformation that can happen. And it's from effort to effortless. And that's what Qigong is all about. The effort of doing and the movement of ease that we do, and then of this flow of being moved, right? And so I hope that imaginary idea of being in waist-high water idea you can take with you into your practice or into your movement today, and just think of the small wave-like ripples that can just happen with our energy, right? Either you can have some negative energy and you're going to have the ripples that flow with that, or you can have some positive energy and you'll feel the ripples that affect that. So we want to move our energy in the best way for us, right? In the best way for our energy to be the best it can be. That's, I think, our purpose here, um, is to just be the best that we can be, right? As these little wise owls, as we are, right? Use that one today to gaze backward, to gaze your eyes backwards. Do a little twisting and use your eye movements, right? I'm looking out right now. I have a woodpecker out there I have a suet, and yeah, I love it. Anyway, thank you for joining me today in this flow state at Chi Flow Academy. I usually come live here once a week, if not more, and every single day we are live in my Zoom class, and I answer questions. I watch you guys do some primary movements to see that everything's working fine for you. You have the good posture and you're not going to hurt your body. So come join a Zoom class. You get one-on-one with me, free for 14 days. Go to chiflowacademy.com. Link should be down below. And again, like and follow. I want to build up my awareness here on YouTube so that I can have a classroom here as well. There's a lot of people who just love to click on YouTube rather than going to Zoom link every day. So, and that the only downside on a YouTube classroom is you wouldn't get the one-on-one with me. So I think that's a bonus. But anyway, I will be back. Thank you so much for joining me, and we will be back another time. Bye for now.